Syrian Arab Army maintains control over Sekaka village in Suwaida's countryside. In Yemen, 4 members of one family are killed and 9 others injured in a Saudi airstrike on a mosque. And as part of preparations for international competitions, a cultural entertainment day for national teams. Good afternoon. A terrorist suicide bomber blew himself up in an Haddaya hotel in Al-Qamishli city, killing and injuring many people. A police source in the governorate said that a terrorist wearing an explosive belt blew himself up near the hotel in Al-Wahda street in the center of Al-Qamishli city, killing a person and seriously injuring 3 others, as well as inflicting material damage. In Aleppo, 6 people were killed yesterday and 18 others injured in missiles launched by terrorists on the building of migration and passports in the municipality palace. A police source said that terrorists who were holed up in Bustan al-Qasr neighborhood fired several missiles on the municipality palace, killing 6 people, injuring 18, and inflicting material damage in public buildings. The source added that the wounded were hospitalized into the university and Al-Razi hospitals. Syrian Arab Army units eliminated terrorists and injured others in intensive operations against their gatherings in Khan al-Sheikh al-Husseiniya and al-Dirkhabiya in Damascus countryside. In Qunaytira's countryside, Syrian Arab Army units killed several terrorists and destroyed their vehicles. A military source said that units of the Syrian Arab Army foiled an infiltration attempt by ISIS from Rajm al-Qasr towards Jam'a village, killing and injuring several terrorists east of Homs city. Syrian Arab Army units destroyed vehicles equipped with machine guns and terrorist hideouts, eliminating a number of them in many areas in Aleppo and its countryside. In Qunaytira's countryside, the Syrian Air Force destroyed Nusra Front's tents, killing some of them. Meanwhile, the Syrian Arab Army and the Hadar area's civilians confronted al-Nusra in 2 other towns, inflicting heavy losses on them. Emphasizing the support of the Syrian people to the Syrian Arab Army in its battle against terrorism, the Greek Orthodox Patriarchate in Busra Huran and Jabal al-Arab organized a visit to the army unit that is defending Al-Tha'la military airport and the areas surrounding it. In Suwaida, a blood donation campaign was carried out by lawyers in support of the Syrian Arab Army's injured soldiers and in appreciation for their sacrifice in defending the homeland. In Yemen, 4 members of one family were killed and 9 others injured in Saudi airstrikes on Khalid bin al-Walid Mosque in the capital Sana'a. 3 women were also killed and 5 people were injured in airstrikes carried out by Asaud fighter jets on a house in the area of Sirwa Ma'rib, east of the country. Welcome back. As part of the Syrian Scientific Olympics preparations to participate in international competitions, a cultural entertainment day was held for the national teams.
100 young men and women from the Syrian Scientific Olympics, including team members who will participate in the international competitions in mathematics, physics, chemistry, natural science, and informatics, have gathered in their camp for training and preparation. The camp included entertainment and cultural activities to ease the pressure on the young participants in the Olympics. The National Commission for the Syrian Scientific Olympics dedicated an entertainment cultural day for the teams, in which several scientific, cultural, artistic and sports activities were held. The cultural day, which was attended by some students from the schools of the martyrs' sons and daughters, included lectures on the aesthetics of mathematics and some digital wonders, in addition to a lecture on the aesthetics of science and some strange things on our planet. A new day for the national scientific teams of the Syrian Olympics in amusement and benefit, preparing to get the best results in the International Olympics.
With this, we conclude our news for today. Thank you for watching. For more details about Syria and the region and to view this bulletin again, you can always visit our Facebook page, Syria TV channels. You may also watch the Syrian satellite channel live on YouTube. Now to latest business and market news with Razan, but after a short break.
Thank you, Vani. Good afternoon. During a visit to the Iranian capital, Tehran, Minister of Electricity discussed with the Iranian Energy Minister means of boosting bilateral cooperation between both countries, specifically in the electricity field, such as spare parts, maintenance and equipment needed for the electricity transmission networks and materials needed for engineering electricity. The minister stressed the importance of enhancing bilateral cooperation by implementing the Economic Cooperation Agreement, which was signed last March. He said that the Syrian leadership is determined on fighting terrorism, which poses a threat to the entire region and the whole world. The minister also emphasized determination to construct the infrastructure that was destroyed by the armed terrorist groups. For his part, the Iranian energy minister renewed his country's support to Syria, adding that Tehran will provide all necessary equipment for the projects that are carried out by the Iranian companies in Syria. A shopping festival was launched at Afamia shopping complex in the coastal city of Latakia on the advent of Holy Ramadan. The festival was organized by the Ministry of Internal Trade, represented by its organizations, is held to provide the clothes and foodstuff needed for the citizens during Ramadan. In a statement after launching the festival, the Internal Trade Minister said that the festival is an opportunity to provide a wide range of Syrian-made products and other imported ones at lower prices in the Syrian market. Transport Minister affirmed that Tartus port keeps on working at full capacity by the means available, as it is considered the most important port in the transportation field. The minister also pointed out that the project of expanding Tartus port is almost finished, calling on the Port Directorate to follow up work with the laborers' union and the Central Office of the Financial Authority in order to accelerate striking contracts with the containers company. And now over to some main currencies exchange rate according to the bulletin of the Central Bank of Syria. With this, we conclude our economic news for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.